Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the first Gerber Scout Reservation webinar for the 2022 summer camp season. Happy that you could join us tonight. We're going to do some overview of some of what you can expect at camp and answer some initial questions for you all. Chris, next slide, please. We're having a few little technical difficulties. Hopefully you can hang on for a minute. Thanks, Chris. So my name is Mary Steck. I am the camp director at Gerber Scout Reservation, and I will be your presenter for this evening. Next slide, please. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about some leadership, an introduction there, some payment information. We have some information to present on the parent portal. We'll talk about the facilities that we have at Camp Gerber and some of our highlights for the summer, and then we'll take some time to answer your questions. Next slide, please. So just a little housekeeping information. All of the people who are attending are in listen only mode, so it will not make a difference if you try to talk. You can enter any questions you have into the chat feature. We'll monitor that as we go along, but we'll also address those questions at the end. The webinar is being recorded, and the recording along with all of the slides will be posted on the website in the very near future, so you can go back and reference that, or you can share that with other members of your unit who'd like to see what they may have missed this evening. Next slide, please. So again, this year, one of the things that we are committed to at Michigan Crossroads Council is legendary camp experience, making sure that you have the very best summer camp experience. Next slide, please. So our promise to you is that as camp staff, we will provide our customers and guests a legendary scout camp experience while you participate in our life-changing year-round camp programs. We are committed to providing facilities, programs, services, and camp leadership that will consistently exceed your expectations and what we can provide to you as our guests and customers. Our Michigan Scout camps will be safe havens for experiencing the best of the adventures and the values of the Boy Scouts of America. That applies to our summer camp experience, and it applies year-round as we offer programs for you this spring and in the fall. Next slide, please. So as we plan for the spring and as we plan for the summer, we will strive to plan innovative programs that meet the needs of all Scouts and those that will be provided by qualified and talented staff. We will work diligently to plan and implement a high-quality food service program. We will continue to upgrade and refresh our facilities, and we will engage you, our leaders, in our process and implementation. Next slide, please. So the camp payment schedule, next slide, is again a fourfold payment schedule. The key dates are the beginning of each month, February, March, April, and May. So your first payment will be due February 1st. It's a $50 payment minimally. Second payment, a minimum of another $50. Your third payment on April 1st is $125, and your final payment is due on May 1st, and that's another $125. So just kind of keep those in mind as you go along and as you talk with your families. Next slide, please. So to make your payments, you're going to log into the website that you see there. You'll click on look up and look up your registration, and you need to have your registration number ready when you do that. There are two ways that you can make those payments. One is by e-check, and the other is by credit card. Remember that there is a convenience fee that goes with that credit card transaction. Chris, is there video to go with that, or is that good?
Nope, no video there.
Okie dokie. Next slide, please. And again, in 2022, we have camp scholarships available. The program has been redesigned. The process for applying for that, it makes it a little bit easier for parents and families to complete that application. The scholarships are awarded for up to half of the summer camp fees, and it's open to all registered Scouts, youth, BSA members. Scouts are always encouraged to participate in unit and council fundraising so they kind of help pay their own way, which is why scholarships pay for half of their fees. The application process can be found at michiganscouting.org/scholarships. That is on the Michigan Crossroads website. Please share that with your families and parents as you go along so that they have that opportunity to inquire about those scholarships. Next slide, please. Parent portal. That is something also that you'll find in Black Pug, and many leaders and units utilize the parent portal as part of the registration process. Next slide, please. The parent portal allows you to provide the parents with access and credentials so that they can make their own payments and complete the data entry for their Scouts. That includes making their payments as you go along, so you are not collecting that information as a leader and they can take care of it on their own. It also includes merit badge selection when we get to March, and that has to take place. The parent portal shifts the data entry and that payment responsibility to parents, and it also allows them to see what's in the system regarding their Scout and how that information is put in there and processed for their summer camp experience. You, as the unit leader, can customize which items the parents have access to. And the system then generates reports that will email to you on your specified dates and when you'd like to have that information come to you. Next slide, please. So how to set up the parent portal for your unit.
Hello.
Chris, can you do video?
This tutorial is to show you how to utilize the parent portal system so that parents can make payments or select merit badges for the Scouts in your unit. Parent portal is not required to be used by any unit, but may ease in the summer camp registration process. To view information on the parent portal, once you have logged in to your summer camp registration, click on Additional Actions, and then click on Parent Portal. For your frequently asked parent portal questions, click on Parent Portal FAQ, and it will take you to a document that will explain the different things that Parent Portal can do for you.
Hey, Chris, the video is very quiet. I don't know if we can turn that volume up a little bit, but I think some people are having troubles hearing it.
Use Parent Portal by clicking on the checkbox. Once you have clicked that checkbox, you, as the unit leader, can then decide what you would like to receive reports on and what you would like to allow parents to be able to do for their Scout. If you simply use Parent Portal and leave everything else unchecked, parents will be able to enter in all of their child's information and they will be able to make payments. If you do not wish parents to be able to make payments as part of Parent Portal, simply click the Prevent Parents from Making Payments or Seeing Event Fees checkbox. This is also where you will decide if parents will select classes for their scouts, or if you, as the unit leader, want to select those classes for your scouts. If you, as the unit leader, want to handle the class selection process, then please leave the Allow Parent Portal class selection box unchecked. However, if you would like parents to be able to select the classes for their scouts, then click Allow Parent Portal class selection. You, as the unit leader, can then decide if you would like to have an email sent to you anytime that classes are changed through the Parent Portal system. It is strongly recommended that during merit badge sign-up, you leave this box unchecked, and after the initial sign-up window has passed, you then come in, activate the box, so that you will receive any updates that may take place after the initial sign-up period. The final thing you have available to you is to choose when, if at all, you would like an update showing payment and data entry status. This can be done one or multiple days a week, simply by clicking on the checkboxes below. In order for parents to have access to the Parent Portal system, you will need to provide them with credentials. The first thing you will need to do is click on Parent Portal Credentials, and the system will generate a PDF document that you will be able to print off. Hello. The purpose of today's tutorial is to assist parents with how to use the Parent Portal system in order to make payments, update information, and select merit badges for their youth. Please note that the use of the Parent Portal system is at the discretion of the unit leader, and parents may or may not have access to all of these features. If your unit is utilizing the Parent Portal system, then you, as a parent, will receive a slip similar to what you currently see on your screen. It will have an attendee ID number and a password. You should receive one slip for each scout in your household. Once you receive the slip, visit the link that is listed here, which will take you to this landing page. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, click on Parent Portal and enter in the attendee ID and password, again provided on the slip of paper. If you have more than one scout in your household, simply enter the attendee ID and password for one scout, and you will be able to link all of the scouts together on a further step in this process. After entering the attendee ID and password, you will be taken to a screen that looks like this. On your screen will be the contact information for the unit leader and the payment schedule. If you have more than one scout in your household at this time, you would click on Link My Other Attendees. Use your next attendee ID and your next attendee password and click Add Attendee. You will now have the information for both of your scouts, or however many scouts you have in your household. From this point forward, you will only need to use one of the attendee ID and passwords to access your parent portal. To put in information for your scouts, click on Update Information. In the prompt that is given to you, type in their name, address, and any other information that may be required from them. The unit will already be selected. Please make sure to list any medical concerns or dietary restrictions. If there are none, type none. If your scout will be participating in the first year camper program known as PATH, select if they will be participating in the entire program or only part of the program. If you have more than one scout, they are eligible to receive a sibling discount. Click on Sibling Discount and enter in increments of 25 the number of discounts you are asking for. For example, if you have 2 scouts in your household, the first scout must pay the full camping price. However, your second scout is eligible for a $25 discount. If you have 3 scouts in your household, the first scout must pay full price, but then both of the additional scouts are both eligible for a $25 discount or a total of $50. If you will be applying for a camp scholarship, click on Are you applying for a campership? Type in the amount that you are asking for, which can be up to half of the camp fee, and then click on Application Required to download and fill out the campership application. Please note that families are not eligible to receive both the sibling discounts or the camp scholarships. Your family must choose one or the other. When you have completed entering the information that you know, click on Save, and you will see that your Scouts information has been updated. Do this for all of the Scouts that are on your Parent Portal registration page. When you are ready to make a payment, type in the amount that you would like to pay, then click on Pay Now. If you missed any information, the system will not allow you to make a payment. Simply go back to the page and look for the Update Information button to be red. Enter in the information that you have. And then hit Save. If the button goes from red to white, then you have successfully updated the information for your Scouts. Again, confirm the amount that you are paying and click on Pay Now. The system will then take you through the payment prompts. If at any time you have any questions regarding the Parent Portal system, please contact your Scout Master or the camp director at your respective camp.
Chris, can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, the next section of our webinar is going to talk a little bit about our camp facilities at Gerber Scout Reservation. Next slide, please. For summer camp, some of the things that are very pertinent to what we're doing is, one of them is our Centennial Dining Hall. We will be having our meals in the dining hall this year, again, as we normally do. We have a large dining hall. It seats 720 people. And so there's plenty of room for units to sit together to enjoy their time and their meals in the dining hall. One of the new facilities that we're going to be using in the summer of 2020 is Fort Clatsop. It is a Lewis and Clark replica fort that was built several years ago, and we will have a very special program going on at the fort, and I'll talk about that a little later this evening. One of the other high points of our facilities are our shooting sports ranges. We have three. We have a shotgun range, a rifle range, and an archery range. And new this summer, we will be able to have merit badge classes at all three ranges all day, every day, Monday through Thursday. So that's more opportunities for your scouts to take those merit badges. Next slide, please. One of the other high points is our Big Britain Lake aquatics area. We're making some improvements to the aquatics area this year. We are going to be dividing that area into our a beach area and a marina area. We added a new dock there not too long ago. And so we will have programs going both at the beach and at the marina simultaneously this summer. Another high point is Eagle Quest. It is our first year camper program. It's a very special area of camp where our newest campers and our newest scouts spend half of their day and have a very exceptional experience that introduces them to those first ranks in scouting. And we are also expanding our skilled trades area a little bit this year. We're going to be including some new merit badges there that will be great opportunities for your scouts. Next slide, please. Some of our program highlights. Like I mentioned, Lewis and Clark Experience. This is a new 4-day outpost camp. It will take place at Fort Clatsop. And it literally is an outpost camp. Those scouts that are 13 and over who sign up for the Lewis and Clark Experience will pack up their gear on Monday morning, and as a group will hike out to Fort Clatsop, and they will spend the next 4 days until Thursday dinner time out at the fort doing special programs. They will work on pioneering skills. They will work on camping skills. They will work on some of the cooking merit badge as it pertains to that outpost, things like cooking in Dutch ovens and preparing some of their own meals in the old ways of cooking. They'll work on the wilderness survival merit badge and many more things. They will spend a night in a shelter that they build on their own. They will be out at our Adirondacks program to do that. They will also have the opportunity one of the evenings to do some black powder shooting at one of the ranges. This is something special just for those kids in the Lewis and Clark Experience. So we've done a lot of research over the winter. We have some great staff coming in who have worked in these programs on the Pacific Northwest and are going to come and share their expertise and their knowledge with our scouts this summer. The other thing we've expanded upon is our older youth high adventure program. We kicked that off last summer as a half-day program. This year that will be a full-day program. Those scouts will actually head out of camp each morning for a unique high adventure activity. There will be some rock climbing at Grand Ledge. There will be canoeing on a river near camp. There may be some hiking and many more activities. They actually, on Sunday, will have some say into what their schedule looks like for the week. So they'll get to pick and choose things that are of interest to them. Significantly, we have also extended our merit badge classes. As you look in your leader's guide, you'll see the schedule. As usual, we will have 4 days of merit badge classes, but each class will be 80 minutes long. So there will be 4 merit badge classes in a day. Each are 80 minutes long, and we have built in the much needed travel time to get from one end of camp to the other between those merit badge classes. Again, this year, some classes will be a two class period opportunity based on what that class is and the amount of time they will need to complete the class. And as you get into the Leader's Guide, you will see that schedule and all of that information about this year's merit badge classes in the 2022 Leader's Guide. Next slide, please. So some of the actual program highlights that are different this year, our evening program is going to be free time. So we will have a schedule of activities that will include shooting sports, aquatics, high adventure, and some other specialty programs that will occur Monday through Thursday in the evening from 7 until 9. Your scouts will have opportunities to choose where they would like to go and what they would like to do. We will also have specialty evening programs, including night hikes. We'll do a Skywatch program. We're going to do some branding at the Forge. We'll have some games, whether those are physical games, whether those are board games, but some specialty games and other fun activities that they will be able to choose in addition to their open program times. And because of our changes in our COVID programming, we are going to be able to bring back our adult programming and training. So we will have some very specific and exciting training opportunities for the leaders that are at camp, and some special programs that will be fun for them and occupy their time during the day while they are at camp. Next slide, please. Continuing with some of those activities, we will, again this year, do an assigned Sunday check-in time. We did that last year. It was very successful. Units liked it, and leaders asked that we continue to do that. So you will be assigned a check-in time. As you register and we get closer to camp, if there's a time that you would prefer, you can request a time. You just need to send me an email. We will finish our Sunday night with our traditional fire bowl, which will introduce our staff and welcome you all to camp. Again, there will be daily leaders informational meetings. Those will take place at the main pavilion as they did last summer. That is your opportunity every morning to get the latest information on the day's schedule and all the information you need to have a successful day at camp. We are changing our lunch program slightly at camp. We're going to call it a grab and go lunchtime. You will still eat in the cafeteria the way you normally do, but it will be cafeteria style. Cafeteria will be open from 12 until 1 each day for lunch, and your scouts and your unit can attend at any point that it works into your schedule. We will not meet all together on the flag field and enter together. As it fits into your schedule, go on in and have your lunch and get ready for your afternoon. Our Wednesday evening meal will be cooked in your campsites. This is a change. It used to be a lunchtime situation. Lunch will be normal on Wednesdays in the dining hall, but Wednesday dinner will be cooked in campsites. We will provide all of the supplies. You just provide the chefs to make your meal something exciting that night. And with that change comes Friday family time. So we are moving Friday, family night to Friday. It allows your families to come in during the afternoon on Friday if they'd like a tour of camp, if they'd like to go with their scouts to see some of the program areas and the things that they've been working on all week. We will give them the opportunity to sign up and join us for our dinner Friday evening so they can eat with your scouts and with your troop. There will be a reservation for that and a payment for that so that we have enough food for them. And then we will go from dinner to the evening fire bowl Friday night. And again, that will be an opportunity for your scouts to participate in fire bowl and share the things that they have learned, and also share that with their families so their families can see them participate in that fire bowl. And Friday again will be our flippin' chicken barbecue dinner, and it will be a picnic on the lawn outside of Centennial Dining Hall, and obviously open for parents and units to share together before we go to our final fire bowl. So hopefully your families will be able to join us for that, and that will be a fun evening for everybody. Next slide, please. So upcoming webinars, we will do this every month as we go and get ready for camp. Gerber is on the same rotation, and so the dates are right there. You can register for those on the michiganscouting.org website under Outdoor Adventures. Hopefully you'll be able to join us as we go through each month. Each month will have a different focus and cover all the things that you'll need as leaders or parents to get ready for summer camp. And as always, if you have questions along the way, you are more than welcome to email me, and we will answer those questions as they come up for you. Next slide, please. Time for question and answers. So I'm going to go back to Diana, if you can help me, so we don't miss any of the questions that are in the chat room.
It was just at the end, Mary. It says your 2022 class schedule has merit badges Monday through Friday, only 50 minutes, and it's different from what you just stated.
Because what they're looking at is Black Pug, and that is incorrect. The merit badge schedule that you want to look at is in the Leader's Guide. Black Pug has not been updated, and I'm not sure what they're seeing in Black Pug, but it's something that I am working on. So if you look in the Leader's Guide, which is downloadable on the website, it says 2021 Leader's Guide. It's really 2022. So if you download that, you'll find the schedule. I checked that tonight to make sure that was accurate, and that is what you're going to follow.
Thank you, Mary. The second one asks, will there be 08 callouts during camp?
I don't have a solid answer for that this evening. I have been talking with OA, and they are still working out the details of how they are going to make that happen for summer. I would assume that yes, there will be, but I can't answer that with any detail tonight.
The next question is about Friday family time. When does that start? And do the scouts eat at camp with their parents?
Yes, families are welcome to join us anytime during the afternoon on Friday. And that's up to the unit and the family what they'd like to do. It's kind of an open time at camp, so they'll be able to go with their scouts and visit some of the program areas and see the things. If they wish to join us for dinner, there will be a $10 charge for that to cover their food. And that will be something that they'll be able to sign up for in advance of your week at camp. And then we will have a meal ready for them when they get there. Siblings, younger siblings will be $5 versus the 10 for adults.
That is it for questions, but somebody did say, Jackie did say that flipping chicken is hilarious.
Well, you need to be there to watch, because flipping chicken is a big thing. They don't flip chicken individually in pieces. Think of a very large grill, and they actually flip probably a 3x4 foot section at a time. It's awesome to watch, and they will be able to see it as it happens.
And the last thing is Chris just posted that the parent portal videos will be available on the website. We know that there was some technical issues, and I said that was our hearing test to make sure that we could hear very well. But we will have those available on the website. So if anybody wants to see it later, then you can definitely do so.
And the bottom line is none of us hear very well. So I'm glad to make sure that that's available and you won't miss anything. You'll check it out on the website. If it's something you need, I will see if I can't get a copy of that from Chris, and I'll be able to share it as well. So if there are no other questions.
Mary, there's no other questions, but I did want to put one thing. I put it in the chat room. Somebody asked about the sibling discount. And I said, if you're having troubles, contact Rebecca Alberta. She is our reservations manager. But the system, actually, we changed it around this year. I got some more information from Rebecca that if you actually have siblings in the system and they have the same mailing address, the system will actually automatically apply that sibling discount to one of the siblings. So it should happen automatically. But if there are different addresses, so if the siblings live at different addresses, then it won't hook up correctly. So you would have to contact Rebecca on that. But other than that, it should hook up automatically.
Awesome. The other thing there were questions about were Cub Scouts and Webelos. And just a reminder that Cub Scout webinar to kick off the summer Cub Scout session is January 25th. That's next week. It'll be at 7 o'clock. So please pop in on that. And if you have specific questions, you are more than welcome to email me and I will answer those for you. So if there are no other questions, then we're finished for the night. Thank you again for being here. Hopefully we'll all see you in a month and have some more time to chat about summer camp. Thank you.